Ever wanted to make black bread without a toaster? Hello everybody, it's Barry here. Hope you are well. I'm well, thank you very much for asking. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm in a little bit of a hurry. The video we're doing is got some fairly long steps, but my wife is just out of the shops, Mrs. B, and it's going to be a little bit messy, I think, for the first bit. So if I get it done and then she comes back and I'm like, okay, you missed the bad bit, we should be okay. Remember recently I did the video, the black lemonade video, which was really interesting. And I was like, this is stonking, right? This is so cool. And actually the other day, my boss, the big boss, the YouTube actual Twitter, tweeted a condensed version of that video. I was like, whoa, that's pretty awesome. So I figured I've got some more activated charcoal left. I don't want to make this a thing, but we saw how amazing the lemonade was. Let's do it with bread. And if we get bread dough, we can hopefully also make a pizza. Black bread, black pizza, and maybe we'll just play around with some recipes with it. So, yeah, let's go. All right, so I did mention about, well, the potential rumored health benefits, but also that there's certain people that should not have activated charcoal. I did say to do your own research, but a lot of you said, particularly about pregnant women, that's important. Yeah, you should not have anything with this. But as we found last time on the lemonade video, it is basically soot. And I've got a little bit left, so we're going to make the black dough now, before Mrs. B gets home. Basically, otherwise it's going to look like a chimney sweep protest in here. All right, so first thing I've added up, I've got a little bit of wholemeal flour here. I'm wanting to get 500 grams, and I've only got a little bag left of it. And another one you could use is rye flour. You can get dark rye flour. That would probably take it really well. So this is some strong bread flour. So I'm kind of using a mix of the two. Yeah, you can see I didn't really have that much wholemeal flour left, but there is a slight difference in the shade of the colour there, but hopefully that won't matter. Salt, and a little pinchy winch of sugar as well, and now, boom, the flour goes in. Sugar, salt and flour. Okay, I stirred that probably way more than I needed to, because now we stick in the activated charcoal. What could go wrong? I'll tell you what could go wrong. This could actually alter the texture. Wow. This could actually alter the texture because it is... I didn't really... Yeah, I put quite a lot in. Look at that. Come closer. I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't go like super black though. I want it to kind of go like a deep grey, you know, like anthracite. I don't know what's going to happen because obviously I need to add the warm water in, so that might darken it, but hey, that's cool. But it's not very consistent yet, so I need to keep working this through. Yeah, down the bottom, yeah, it still needs some scrapage. I'm actually really happy with that. I mean, as happy as I can be. It looks a little bit like flour that you'd get from the moon or something, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. It's going everywhere. We're gonna now add our lukewarm water. We're using fast action yeast, so we can literally put that right in, but I wanna get a bit of warm water in there first of all to get it going. 300 ml is about half a pint, so I'm just gonna go a little bit over. Oh wow, that's making it really black. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit the yeast in that warm water. I just gotta find my yeast, where'd I put it? 1 sachet of fast action yeast, which is about 7 grams, and I'm gonna sit it straight into that warm water. So this stuff's designed that it doesn't really need to sort of be like put in the water first of all and it's going to bubble up, but I'm sort of doing that for about 10 seconds anyway. And that on its own, if you want to replicate the smell of freshly baked bread, just pour yeast into a bowl. I'm trying to waft it down the lens to you. That smells stonking. So we're just gonna mingle it all in. That is really dry. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we just do what you do when you normally make bread, I guess. You get a black, watery, lukewarm residue. We just mix it through. Trying to do this step, like I touched on earlier, before Mrs. B gets home. Because then if it's proven, so you can't prove that I've done any naughty stuff. But I probably need to add a bit more flour. Yes, I do. Yeah, this is why I wanted to start this early whilst Mrs. B was out, because I was thinking I was going to probably need the flour. Oh my gosh, I nearly knocked that all over the floor. I was going to need the flour on my worktop, but as it is, I can actually knead it in my bowl. So we'll just do it in here. that all right with you? I'm going to order this bowl. Rapmaster 3000 for approved. 2-hour proof. Whew. Turns out cleaning your hands is pretty tricky too. Look, it was that colour. It's okay. All right, some people say to put it into a clean bowl, and I've done that before, but I actually find, it might just be me, but if you oil the bowl that you made it in and the base as well, and just work it around a little bit, generally, I find that it does this, it still rises. So, and actually sometimes it goes even bigger, but the yeast I've got is pretty strong. So I'm hoping for this to actually balloon up pretty epically. And I'm gonna leave it to prove for 2 hours. If you can be bothered, leave it overnight for an even epic, intense taste. See you in 2 hours. I'm gonna go walk the dogs in some crazy winds. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I didn't oil my cling film, that's the only thing. But that has puffed up massively. Right guys. It looks so tired. I realise I just said the cardboard cutout looks a bit tired, as if it can change the expression on its face. Oh gosh. Oh, it looks like a swamp, look at that. Oh my, ew. Oh, that smells sensational. This is my excited face. It needs a bit more flour in it. It seems to have got a little damp. Maybe some of the oil's got in there, I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna keep kneading this. Right, so I've got about maybe 3 little mini batches of flour in there, and I'm working it through. And it's slowly absorbing it so the colour's coming back. There is no need for me to ruin the worktop. We're just keeping it all in here. I've got plenty of room. It's really fun. I feel like I'm in Ghostbusters or something. Ectoplasm. I've just ripped a little bit off to one side, and I'll make a pizza base with this. I've got my loaf tin here, aka the tin that helps you make emergency chocolate bars. Lightly oil my tin, and we're going to try and get as much of the dough into here as possible, just a little bit. You want to mostly fill the tin, and it's going to prove again. We're just trying to try and get it into a smoothish ball. Oh. Rapmaster 3000. I feel like a T-Rex. Thank you. Don't go. Oh wow. That's only been like, I don't know, 10 minutes? And it's risen up nicely. I have oiled the cling film. Starting to fill up around the sides a little bit. Looking good. But when it comes to the pizza dough, I'm not really looking for that second proof in this circumstance. This is just kind of like a bonus recipe. So this is actually, because I did it a while ago and it's smaller, that's increased in size too. So let's make a black crust pizza. All right, and you've seen it before when I've done a pizza in the oven. I get it red hot onto like pizza mode. I'm not gonna go super crazy hot today, but it will need to be 220 degrees anyway for the bread, for the initial bake. So I'm putting that tray in there, which you've seen me do before, which will help cook the crust for the pizza. The other thing with that tray method as well, cut out a piece of baking parchment and make it on this. It makes it so much easier to get it on and off. All right, I'm fairly happy with that. And yes, at the pizzeria when it opens Halloween, we would, if this is edible, we would totally serve it. Right, happy with that. Let's top it. I've just got some basic toppings. This is actually a tub of passata. So it's like finely chopped tomatoes. This is with the garlic in there as well and some basil, which is great. But I really liked the idea of the contrast of having the mozzarella popping against the black crust. Oh, I do have a red onion spare. Maybe I could put that on there. I do have some mixed herbs as well that I'm just gonna shimmy on as well. Why not, eh? I think we should try and cook this. Need to go quick, all right? Woo! Meanwhile, while this is happening, my loaf's out the back going, yeah, I'm just proving. All right, so we've done a black drink. We're doing black savory. I think it's only right, maybe I'll do one more of these videos if you guys want me to, of a black pudding. Excuse the pun, UK folks. We're not making black pudding. But, the dessert could be like maybe like a meringue, because that would definitely take it. But I'm thinking this thing changes everything to black. So like maybe like a trifle. You could have like black cream, black jelly, or a pie, the black crust. If you have any ideas, let me know down below, and maybe we'll make that the final in this little mini series. Oh, blooming gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It almost looks slightly purple. Look at that thing. That is remarkable. Oh, you are going to be a thing. Sprinkle that on. Oh, yes. It's like a work of art. I like how do you hear the rattling then? It sounded like a little bell. Oh, my toppings are sliding off. I bodged the sauce, sorry. Oh, can't taste a thing, can you? Just like the lemonade. You wouldn't know it was in there.
And I don't have to share it with any children.
Yes. Homeschooling's done.
It's all mine.
You're evil. Say how you feel. It's like Oprah.
Just got one more big kid to get out of the house.
Oh, thank you.
Only joking. Now black poo.
Are we going to have black poo? Oh my gosh. Just don't like where those sides are going, so I'm just going to trim them flush, that's all. Okay, here we go. A little bit of flour on the top. This is what someone told me. A little incision with a knife down the middle, if that's going to help. But now, we're going to bake it. Oh, let's see what happens. Alright folks, I don't want to get too excited, but that has risen ginormously. I don't know, I hope it stops rising actually, but that is looking amazing. You can just about see it in there. So apparently about 15 minutes, a little hotter, and then turn it down by about 10 degrees, and that helps still get a better crust. So fingers crossed, but I'll do a full write-up on this so you know exactly what I'm doing, as always. Yes! Yes! Ah, it's hot. Now apparently, what it's good to do is, if you take the loaf out, can you hear that? Sounds hollow. That means it's done. If it's not, you can put it back in, like that. I suppose it doesn't matter because it's got the shape, to bake it just to make sure that the bottom isn't all soggy. All right? But that's black bread. That's a beast of a slice of bread. Oh, I'm just wondering what colour it's going to be. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh! It's still a little bit warm actually. Can you see the smoke coming off of it? Wow. Yeah, I thought it was warm, but I didn't realise it was that warm. Anyhow, I'm really intrigued to see what happens. One, when we toast it in a toaster, will this brown? I think it will. And two, we'll make a grilled cheese and see if that does anything as well on direct heat with a frying pan.
Normally, it's the other way around, isn't it? The crust is darker and the inside is lighter.
Yeah, like with a cake.
Yes.
Black toast going in. So we're just doing a grilled cheese as well, aka a cheese toasty in a frying pan. You can't even see it because of the frying pan colour. Trying to do a grilled cheese and toast at the same time was not a good idea. This has actually had over probably half extra what I would normally do when it comes to toast. And I don't know if you can see, the top of it is browned. Oh look! It has browned! That's toast! I love how it looks like burnt bread. Oh! That's amazing! It looks burnt, but it's actually fine, it's toast. That is the grilled cheese. Look, you can see it has lightly browned on there, but it's definitely done. Oh my gosh. Look. Gee, that's hot. Look, look, look. Oh, look at that. We've done the black bread, the toast, and the grilled cheese. If I eat that, that's literally like a volcano. This is ridiculous, but it's worked. I don't know if the camera's picking up the colour too well because it's such a murky, weird day at the moment, but that has browned just like the toast perfectly. Oh my gosh, that is naughty. Just the same, a bit like the lemonade. With the lemonade, maybe I think I did a bit too much powder and there was a slight granular taste. Right now with that, I'm getting nothing. It's a little bit of fun, a little bit of a project thing, and I'm so glad and so proud that it's worked. I've actually learnt a bit today. If you would like to see me do follow-up black dessert, black pudding, whatever, let me know your ideas down below or on social media. Don't forget to subscribe for regular videos, and I'll see you very soon. I would have been happy with this, but so good. Bye.
Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Simon's moustache, goatee, maybe all three.
I didn't make a mess.
What do you call this?
An
Standard.
organised mess.
Standard.